morning, Sri Lanka. Welcome to the show. Now you're here with me, Amaya, on another brand new Tuesday morning, which means that all of you are up and about, going about your daily tasks. And right now, with me on the show, I have Anupama. Good morning, Anupama.
Good morning, Amaya. We're doing a show after a long time together, right?
Yes, it has been a while, and it's
2 months or something like that. And I feel completely isolated right now because the two people who are sitting next to me are wearing what are we planning to call it? The dark side of fashion this morning.
Yes.
Not to scare you guys off, but in order to start off the show with a very, very special guest who is with us right now, and Amma is going to introduce him to you.
Of course, so the dark side of fashion is a morbid way of starting off the show, but let me tell you that he has taken a very artistic turn, and right now, as you can see on the screen, I am wearing one of his designs. So I'm sure, right, this is the Yakada Yaka, and I'm sure all of you are very interested in meeting the man behind this concept and behind this design. We have with us on the show today, it's our great pleasure to welcome Dr. Milinda Salpitakorale. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show, Milinda.
Hi.
So Skin is the brand behind all this concept that you've thought up and you've launched yourself back in 2010, wasn't it?
Yes.
And right now you're here on the show to speak to us about your life and your career as well, because not only is he an artist, your 9-to-5 job is actually as a doctor of medicine, and he specializes
in
emergency medicine.
Emergency medicine, interesting.
So we have a man of many talents with us on the show today.
Yeah.
So before we go into your job and career and how you got into this, tell us about the inspiration behind this particular brand, Skin.
Well, I think I was an artist before I was, student of medicine or anything of that sort. And I used to draw things on paper. I remember as far as my dad's law books and all that. So then I was compelled. It was a compulsion to draw. So I just drew on anything I could find, and then I had a big collection of drawings, and then I just entered the first T-shirt competition, which was at Rock.lk website.
Okay.
And then that's what I drew, the Yaka. And
why did you call it that? This is the T-shirt. Don't look at the model now. Just look at the T-shirt.
All right. But, I told you. I'm totally feeling isolated right now because I am looking very light, and these two people over here are looking very beautifully dark. So anyway, you were telling us something about something special about that design.
So that design, they wanted something Sri Lankan but still metal. So
is that why it's called Yakada Yaka?
Yeah, because it's metal Yaka, right? So then I took, that's original.
I feel very cool today on the show. Like, good morning, I'm cool finally.
Amma, you feel branded, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Branded model. Okay.
So I took different inspirations from different Yaka masks, not just Sri Lankan but Thai masks also.
Okay.
And then I came up with that.
So most of the designs that we see here are more, as you said earlier, they are more angular, is it? That's the style
sharp.
that you go for.
Yeah.
They're very sharp.
Very sharp. I think I'm my hand just, the sharp movements.
Okay.
So was that a tendency that you had from your childhood days, or?
Well, childhood I was drawing comics.
Comics, interesting.
Yeah, Superman, Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from comics to this, I mean, how did you identify what you specifically were good at?
There's no such.
It just came as a flow.
Yeah, it just came as a flow, and that's where it ended up. I hadn't been to art class or anything.
Right. Wow.
So I just went with what I could do.
So you
That's
won
amazing.
the T-shirt contest, and you haven't looked back since then.
Yeah.
But now we have to speak about your 9-to-5
Yes.
job, right, Anupama? Because that's you're a doctor of medicine right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us how you came to that path as well, because it seems like a deviation from being an artist.
Yeah.
Or is it?
I studied at Manipal in India.
Okay.
And so basic first subjects are anatomy, and so anatomy has all the drawings in it, right?
Right.
So that's done, and most of things which were difficult for other people, I used to just do a diagram, and that was easy for me.
Yeah.
So that's how, and I was drawing then too.
But so drawing also became a part of your medical career, is it?
Yes.
And now how do you balance between being an artist as well as being a doctor?
Well, job stress, drawing for me is not work, it's relaxing.
Right.
So I like to, you know, after a hard day's work, maybe in the night start drawing.
Interesting. And something that I wanted to know is when you balance your work life and this passion that you're following after to, what kind of advice can you give the people out there who are having a very narrow-minded idea about sticking into their job and just one field when they want to follow something? Because there are many youngsters out there who are pressurized, who want to do fun stuff like you do, but they are pressurized from from society, from parents and all that. I was just curious, what kind of tips or what kind of advice would you like to give them in order to keep their passion going on?
Well, if you got a dream, you got to try and make it. Okay. Because I mean, rather than just following the norms of society and going on with that, you might as do what you're good at. Yeah.
But now, I want to know about the reaction that people have to you when you say, yeah, I'm Dr. Milind
Exactly.
And yes, I am the guy behind the skin brand as well. And I'm into metal. Yeah. That's a completely deviant way of saying it. So what's the type of reaction that you get from everyone around you?
They're surprised. And I like it. I guess I am Gemini. So
and Gemini means?
I think they have a dual personality.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yes.
Gemini.
Twins.
Yes, twins.
So that's true. So you have a dual personality which you fully enjoy.
Yeah, not in a bad way.
On that note, we actually have a slideshow ready, Amaya, with a few images that we've got regarding your work. So let's check that out. All right, tell us about this.
That's the end of the fashion show. Okay. This was Rainbow Runway.
Wow, look at that.
Few months back.
Wow.
Yeah, and all the models had face paint.
So I see these words like cranial, armor on each of these pictures. What are the concepts?
Ooh, that's nice. Look at that, Amaya.
Yeah, that's a dress.
That's really nice.
That's the dress.
Yeah, that's the
dress. So it's not on the t-shirt
dress.
Yeah, the t-shirt dress.
All right. What's this? Is that
that's
a dragon?
another t-shirt.
Oh, that's the one with the logo on it.
Yes.
Yeah. That's really cool.
That's the one with fire.
The one I have.
Yes.
I should get fire on the show. This is bad. I'm going to totally get fire on the show. And in the next segment, we're trying to get a bit of fire going on the show.
That's going to be a little dangerous, but yeah, anyway.
But let's speak about the words and the topics that you had for each t-shirt. There was armor, there was...
Armor is... skin has different subcategories, right?
Okay.
So armor, that line is dedicated to all weapons. Like there's armor 1 has axe in it.
Okay.
And then armor 2 has 2 cross swords. And cranial means the skull, right?
Yes.
So cranial is all skulls. And yeah, all different,
But many metal artists and people around that genre, I find, like the skull and they like the
No, I remember when I was looking for t-shirts for me before this.
Okay.
It's difficult to find a decent t-shirt. So yeah,
and now you find that everyone can turn to you.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the t-shirt dress that we saw. That's kind of unique, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a concept.
Okay.
It's going to come out soon.
It's going to come out soon.
Same designs. So it's basically same prints, but a dress. So I'm going to do different versions of it.
So are there many female metal fans?
Well, it doesn't have to be metal.
Fans.
Yeah, it can be somebody who doesn't want to wear the normal flashy colors of every day.
That's true. But so it's not going to be just t-shirts.
It's going to be dresses, and I'm also doing some accessories. Like small wristbands and stuff. Yeah.
All right. I think on that note, we should go for a commercial break. But on the other side, we've got more interesting questions to ask from Milind. So stay tuned.